Aye. That.
You have a question?
Yeah. 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 Di dire nanda di midawa
Okay. So
midawa.
the question was sometimes Geshe clicks his fingers before he gets on the throne. Geshe says the reason for that is impermanence.
Demanding impermanent and demanding ngaje si yo maras.
And not to have pride. Like the prostrations and the clicking the fingers is also to stop the pride. Meaning is this verse like a star, an elaboration? Where is that? A star, a visual aberration, a flame of a lamp, an illusion, a drop of dew or a bubble, a dream, a flash of lightning, a cloud, see conditioned things as such.
Did you midawa ten ani da chue si pe la pendo yong we ro chimi je ngzo midawa ten ma do na ani ngzo chue ngaje na ani kulon de zokwa yaw ma chung kulon yaw ma na mi la pen yaw tho mara.
So if the clicking of the fingers is to remember impermanence. If you recollect impermanence, then it really helps with the Dharma practice. If you don't have this recollection of impermanence, then your Dharma practice doesn't go well, and you can generate pride. If you have pride, then you don't have the proper motivation, and you won't be able to be a benefit to others. Right. So this now is our opportunity to practice Dharma. So you should really feel very fortunate. We have this opportunity now.
Another question? Yeah.
On the black neurotainment part, it was mentioned there's two aspects of that, like conscious and unconscious. But I noticed the chart here says unconscious, darkness, then unconsciousness, whereas in our translation we got that it was just a non-awareness. So I don't know, does unconscious mean not aware?
I don't.
Kind of links to us, like,
Okay, can't remember what I said, but I think the word was awareness and non-awareness. I don't know about conscious. So the couple of nakpa di nira tem me dini di des chat nang la des sabho mendo di tenyo di kid di shira di unconscious lab gre di das this tenyo me di this sabho so.
Really, da nyedo naklamba ro da thangbu nawa sha de nawa kalama an cho malama nawa sha an dine nagung de chana gong chu bena timba chene mewe ne gala ni chu jungni thangbu da nagung chagdo odi nawa ji nawa sha thangbu nawa de yong ro sem nawa de yong ro nawa de yong de ne o tangala nawa de le so sambe thema de yong ro
Okay,
ta di chi su de da nga nawa le so khona mewe ben nak temen ro sha gra odi da.
Okay.
Question.
I can't remember what she said now. Basically there's some confusion as to this, what the meaning of this, the black neurotainment with awareness and not awareness and non-awareness. And there seems to be different things in the different charts. So I've just asked Geshe to clarify it. And so he clarified it by saying that at this arise of this black neurotainment, it's like a completely black, cloudless sky. And then there comes, when you first come to that black neurotainment, there's some awareness that, now this has come. But then it goes beyond that to a point where you're not aware anymore. The timber me. So so you don't have any knowledge of this being of anything.
The unconscious now do charda.
Yeah, so this is like unconsciousness. And then the base clear light arises.
Da dine the nyamlen so ra da ngado nyamlen chel nge kising shen ba. Nyamlen chel rimba ni yo res ba. Yakshö de da ngado chwe we se de lam la gyurtu wa she chanjuk sim 당부 찬주 셈람 삼바템보이나 아니 또
I
동유도
see.
롱 오르기 아니 람라치 람람야 람게나 나 람도 냠네 체도나 아니
Okay.
산제살 조고도라
Right.
다데 람 냠네 또보 톰보 연예도 레라오르 nga 제시 자우마라
Right.
당저 예 nga 딘데 람기 냠네다 콘 메니 ngaranzo 레 당보게 samudaya digan keje design digan keje resta tanda design ni nane design thango del she
So when taking this base clear light as the path, when referring to that, for those who are tantric practitioners, they can use this to quickly attain Buddhahood. So those who have realization, they can do this easily. Who have real realization. So there's no need to speak about that. But for us beginners, what can we do at this time? We're going to talk about that a little bit.
ta dela design thangbo de dire design thangbo de ngazo tendege sem seri gi chaje yorwa seri chade ta tygyun tygyun ta ji lo 동반이 거다 찬주 셈다 tendele kumdi menyeji na 아니 ngazo 가르쳐 그래라나 다 딘데 셈 가보디 둥지 나갈 라마종가 바고 라마종가 투가라 니 부드샤죠문이 투가네마 아니 왜세 가보지 되러 마 융제 아니 수수 진라 류지 디바 가지 디바 융아 상마 바 다도 상마다 안데 왜 가보디 딜야도 남에 투가려야도
The Shigi Oso capsule?
시구 왜 세디 야도 상당
Okay. So, for those, first of all, we need to develop this clear and knowing aspect of the mind. Understand that. So, for those who aren't familiar with meditations on emptiness and bodhicitta and so forth, what kind of meditation can they do at this time? So, as we did, you can visualize Lama Tsongkhapa in the space in front of yourself. And at his heart is Shakyamuni Buddha, and at his heart is this white radiant light. And from this white light radiates out and enters one, connects with himself, and completely you receive the blessing of Lama Tsongkhapa and Shakyamuni Buddha. And then imagine that your own, the Grangi Simdi, and your own mind goes out in the form of this light and connects with the white light at the heart of Shakyamuni Buddha, at the heart of Lama Tsongkhapa.
따딜라 먼저 곰데스 자오라
So we'll meditate for a bit.
곰 간데 자올라나 아니 민화 좀라 아니 따디즈니여를 치기 느주 창마 아니 강바델라 팀로 아니 지 셈제 담제 수술을 줄 텐로 수술을 팀 강바 창마 아니 수술 이 곰바델라 팀 고메나 미디게 수술을 지템로 미좀 너무 좋은거라 강바데 수술을 팀지 강바데 수술팀 다 강바 수술팀 산다 말하면서요 말다 나면서요 말다 지예요 말 다 나디 강바네
나마 토기 말아
수술미죠 수술 미팅미죠 말 다디 고네마 팀 아니 강바네야 팀제 아니 데라 디네마 나와 갈람바디 팀소 삼 처음말람바디레소 삼 디네갈라 니도 나람바디 축주지 딜레소 아니 우믹 좀제 곰잡데나 데스티스 니어로 데데 용거라 너도 선제 아니 간단질라 아니 왜디 치웨베세 왜 가보디야 레소사 메바체 오라드나 메바체 아디 아니 야 남자가 투갈이야 도서 삼 아니 어딘데세 니 삼노당.
Okay, so now we're doing meditation. So first of all, you close your eyes, and then you imagine all surrounding existence dissolves into this building, and all sentient beings dissolve into yourself. And then once everything else is dissolved into this, like the Gompa, this building, then that dissolves into you. And at that point, there's only, nothing else exists apart from you. Like there's only you. And then you imagine that as you have this as you have this white, radiant white appearance, then the top half of your body. Yeah. So, as Tim Sasa di Nawayanga. Okay, sorry. After the dissolution, then the white appearance arises. So you dissolve the top half of your body down, and then the white appearance arises, and also you dissolve the bottom half of your body up, and afterwards the red appearance arises, and then you imagine the not younger. So then there is this black appearance arises, and then out of that comes this clear light appearance, and you imagine this clear light appearance is what goes out to connect with Lama Tsongkhapa. So Jet Tsongkhapa Tunla Yura?
공부를
Yeah, so you have
아무 정도 더 신라 예요 그래. 그래서 공자민 하러.
right. Okay, so yeah, Lama Tsongkhapa's in the pure realm, so you connect, go out and connect with him.
미 좀나 야고요.
Yeah, it's good if you close your eyes to do this.
다 라마존가에 투가네 아니 라메치라게 마 윤의 튼제 아니 라마존가에 틸래야 다미 넘버시 겨울내로 겨울내 안데 라마존가에 비네 티징 다 추닝게 요 되나 하디 먼저 쌤디 다신을 돼야게 다 포화 약셔야 되거든.
Right. So if we can actually be able to do this practice and actually meet with Lama Tsongkhapa and receive the blessings of his blessings and become part of his entourage in the Viram, then this is like the best firm or best power or consciousness transfer we can
다
do.
제일 삼는데 당오래. 남보 왜디 라마종고 두가 돌아와. 두가네 마 돼. 근데라 윤들라 겨울래. 주지르 와 다신 겨울 상마 주지르. 뒤스라고.
So we should
배면나라 겨울래.
right, like now you should visualize that this light at your heart emanates out, and then like an emanation body, you are then born from a lotus in the Lama Tsongkhapa
Yun
in front of Lama Tsongkhapa.
한국이 수수디 라마종가에 두가를 야체라.
Yeah.
라마종가에 두가네 마트. And the 배매를 주디 하고.
Sorry, so I missed it. First you dissolve into Lama Tsongkhapa's heart, your consciousness goes there, and then from there you emanate out and are born from a lotus in front of Lama Tsongkhapa.
And the negalada 수수 최 라마종가에 최도서 닝기여서 암조 닝기여서 라마종가에 제소 삼든데 매워 제대비나.
So then you should have this belief and this aspiration that may this happen, may I be born in this Lama Tsongkhapa Sure realm, and may I hear the teachings from Lama Tsongkhapa and so forth.
예, 삼다. 다 삼삼 삼삼다. 삼삼로. 근데 타디 삼담은 수수수부 육시야마 팀버 삼다나요. 네 동상 삼다나 디 오디 삼딘데다 치기 리러버 관심수 팀이야 삼마다 마체. 다당은 리러버 삼다라 당기. 타양장은 검직죠. 그래 치료를 삼마다 수수수부도 팀제 니까 디
So sometimes it's good to meditate on your body dissolving, and then reaching this emptiness, and then this clear light. So they would do this again, but this time we're not going to dissolve all the external stuff into our body like we did the first time. Just dissolve your body. You know, the Madra, the Ka, any Mapo. Yeah, but we still do the white and the red visualizations after we dissolve.
아니 세우 연구면도 나나 아니 breathing exercise 수수지로.
So if it's not clear, then you can do some breathing exercise to settle the mind.
야 쌤다 뭐디 라메 투발이야. 팀 도송은 삼나. 인디고.
So now again, think the subtle consciousness goes to your lama, goes out to your lama.
야 당이나 시마 에 남의 두건에 마데 딜데 야 남아던 거에는 숨주는 거예요 텐딜 되되나 야와
So now imagine you emanate out from the heart of Lama Tsongkhapa and are born in front and then receive all the teachings and the blessing from Lama Tsongkhapa.
다 수수 가디네 수수 심 참모데나 아니 먼저 디 라마장가 원이 되어 있어 봐.
So now
Yeah.
you should always feel that the subtle consciousness has this strong connection with Lama Tsongkhapa.
예. 와이파이 파스포트.
You got like the Tsongkhapa network Wi-Fi password.
아유. 어디 라메 진럽 심을 주세요. 데려다.
네.
라메 진럽 심을 주세요. 도스 되어지나 아니.就是내가 다 이제 돌려한 거로. 근데 축처를 도나. 당저 네 야구쇼저래. 네 제르모첸 가서 제르모첸라 지 면람자 대지고 많이 버체. 제르모첸 그 빼자여와. 빼자 부디 좁게여와. 한 믹스에 동이 돌아. 동이 돌아. 리어라 하자. 그 시여와. 당연히 신님보 아니 뭐 공부할세 아니 자식들지 아니 남림 항동 치중 여러 다도서 비다다 나도서 따위나 아니 다 남의 숭신 조딩 가서데 따여데 수수 심게 된데 매버를 위지 제대비나 배제 신야라 신야당 아니 남의 진럽 심라 주제 배제 신면 지고 말을 심라 시와당 심라 대화당 가와당 된데 지야라 편도심 부여로
So when we talk about this phrase like to receive the blessing of your Lama into your mind, this is kind of the thing we're talking about is, you know, if you develop a strong faith and trust in Lama Tsongkhapa and make a lot of aspirations towards him, but not only that, also to not only just the blessing and this faith, but to actually read and study the scriptures because, you know, Lama Tsongkhapa's works are amazing, particularly when it comes to emptiness. Like there's many texts like Ornament of Clear Realization, the emptiness chapter of the Lamrim Chemo di Shempa di Kuru.
왕벌합세 왕벌합세 자식들지 아니 당연히 신님보 아니 항동 치중이
The Ornament of Eloquent Speech. Yeah, the Roots of Wisdom is teaching. Yeah, the Ornament of Eloquent Speech. And then the emptiness chapters of the Lamrim, the middle length Lamrim and the great length Lamrim.
디간라 니 찬주심 정단도다 람림 치중니 두즈나라 야고 휴저라 찬주심 정단도다 배응랑저 레탕고 잔텐데 지즈라 배야고요 그래서 다도이나.
Yeah, so if we're interested in learning about emptiness and we study these would be very beneficial for us.
다 믹세 나고 돌라 부디 접게나네 부디 죽직 중이 나고 그냥 나고 고 쉬어져라 나고
Chuchig, Pecha Chuchig. Oh, okay. So there's, I think, 12 texts on Tantra as well, which are incredibly profound and clear.
어디로 지자다 야지나서 인데요 수수게 인데 매버체네 단대 공자디 잡지 아니 믹세 지나서 이다 먹하시 된 거요 간델하지도 간델하지
Right.
간델하지 때문에 아니 단도디 냠내지 지기나 야고요.
So, you know, it's very good if we can make this aspiration and do this meditation, and particularly if you do Ganalagama, or it's 100 deities of the land of joy. If you can incorporate this into that sadhana, then that's very good. This meditation into the sadhana. Yeah, and recite the Migmitsewa, Migsima.
펜도 시우도 하대 간저 Regina meet Tazon, Tani Mizumatan, Dawson meet Tazon,
Right. So there was Regina had the eye problem, and through reciting Mitzvah, she was able to cure it in Dawsum, 3 months.
I have the story, my teacher has some story. He very devoted, devoted Lama Tsongkhapa, devoted to Lama Tsongkhapa. And he went, he was past Lauda, Koben past Abet, Lama Soro Machin's teacher, my teacher. And then he went Lauda and other Sumare, Mustang, slow. He did meditation. He has kept. He had kept. And then someone bring lunch and he put a rope, and take like that, and then someone bring lunch and the buckets and put the lunch and he came to, and then he stayed there 3 years, more than 3 years. He said very small cap in the water, and someone bring fire and he make tea, lunch bring, he not eating dinner, and then at that time it is local this country, no raining, and then lots there, yogi, lots of different things, did nothing happened, raining, and then the local people come to request my teacher, his student, please make some rain, rain, rain. And then the Migzema, there's some ritual, Migzema has some ritual how to make it rain. And he said, if you found this, and I can do something. And he gave 1 week, I do some 1 week for you, right? And he did Migzema 1 week reciting this for rain. And 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, oh no cloudy, blue. And last 7 day, last day, you go before go to bed. One singer they don't have cloudy, cloud, very clear stars and clear. He said, oh, it is prayer for Lama Tsongkhapa. People sleeping, please need some water. And then midnight maybe, and he usually go to sleeping 8 o'clock, and 12, 11 o'clock, something like that. A lot of thunder, and storm, thunder, light, lots of stormy water. And this area, Nepali, like that, mountain, and the lots, they're all got them chuma tedo,
Yeah, like a lot of flooding coming.
flooding, and all village people, please slow down. we know this enough, running, flood our. And he said, I can't do. He's laughing. He said, my teacher lots of experience. My teacher give me an every day this Migzema 100 and 110, and he told in Nepal, in Nepal, India, and Tibet, lots happen like that. One Tibetan girl, and she saw some ghost, ghost, and she saw, and the other people didn't see, and she saw there, and then suddenly her, what do you call this, ghost, and she become very powerful person, and there's Samdeling monastery, they're chanting. He's very famous, similar this ritual making ghost stopping, and their family requires this Samdeling Umzela, his name is Umzela. And then his family invited him. It's a ritual for, and he do some ritual, the tamaro and bell and some do something ritual, and this girl sit there, and she said, "Oh, coming, ghost, coming." And suddenly her body goes, and goes, and then goes and the Umzela fighting. And Umzela throw his bell, his tamaro, everything throw, So she jumped over the Umzela, and there's a fighting, and finally umbrella, and this guy put in under the umbrella like that, and he has some Buddha's small statue, and he back put like that Buddha's statue, and then he lost, because the munat
Sweat.
and he said, I can't do this. Is too powerful, cause she's laughing, and finally Buddha statue hand, and he holding, please me, like that. And then he said, now you go Digishe. Digishe means my teacher's name. Then you need to go to Digishe. At that time, my teacher do meditation Yanglashu, in Yanglashu, the Nepali Yanglashu, there, one place. And then this girl and her father come together. And my teacher has retreat place, there's some borderland. He has borderland. And then this father and girl all come together, the ghost, she saw ghost. Father there, she go there, ghost come there, he go there, she will like that, and she's very afraid, she minds unhappy, and she's crying. And finally, Arab teachers this border, this meditation area. Here some borderland. There's some stone, stone put there, and the ghost stop there, and she comes. She's there waiting there, the ghost not come inside. And then and my teacher did some this kako, some ritual. Now you go there. She said, I don't want to go. I'm stay here, and then my teacher give the mix them 100,000 result. She did 1 month retreat with my teacher. She has, at that time, and my teacher was sleeping and sleeping. And suddenly something sound coming woo like that. My teacher said, "What happened? This wood, sound, windy sound, And suddenly he's back, back like that. He's back. Ghost come. He's back, Ghost come to some give his back. And then as soon as he remember now ghost coming, some harming me, This guy saw net and ghost go to the teacher's house on the top, and guy saw what ghost go. And my teacher did some meditation, and suddenly gone. And at that, then I asked my teacher, what did you do meditation? He said meditation, Lama Tsongkhapa, and recite the Miktsama. But he do some different meditation. He didn't tell me. And this, and he said Nepali ghost is very powerful. Nepali ghost is very, very powerful. My teacher this story laws like that. And one time, another amazing story. There in Nepal, in Tibet, some army, Dalai Lama, Yangabada, some they organized army, Tibetan army. They voluntarily in Nepal to go Tibet. 15 fight, they just go to Tibet to fight with the Chinese people and come back. Some people despair like that. And one time, those people before go to Tibet all come to my teachers, but they to take some bless, they take some sting like that, do some prayer, and then all come before go to there. And one time, the group, 10 people come army, and then one person, my teacher do some tzaza, tzaza. We have the tzaza. He does every day 5 tzazas, tzazas. And he tzaza, how many? He never more less. He making more, nothing become more, just more less. He said, what happened? Metaza, every day do 5, not much number increasing, more less. And then and he asked, what happened? Metaza, And one army told his story, and he come back, he's crying, and he said, you have my life, he said. And that time, one army took his tzaza, took his somewhere. And those army all have protector. Some Dalai Lama give some special, and some they put it on Buddha statue and Yamantaka statue. and Dalai Lama gives string, bless, love, especially in box, amulet, yeah, and this all put in the tent in the pillow, and one man behind the gun killing, gun, 100 gun bullet got, automatic shot, and someone did the lock automatic on, then one person backhand the 100 bullet go on the like that, all turn as smoking, and this person mouth comes smoking. He know that 100 bullet go back, and the back become the mombuchara blue,
Oh, okay.
back,
Yeah.
and one single bullet not go inside, but he mouth come smoking, and then they put the yogurt and milk, and he little bit conscious. After that, and what do you have? Your special potato put in the pillow. Or what do you have? Some special, He don't remember. He is very shocked. He don't remember. And they check his clothes, and his clothes they made teachers Taza, put it somewhere. And this helps his life, Taza. And then this army sometimes goat and fish, sheep killing, and before this Taza put in the goat neck and shoot the gun, bullet never go to the goat. And this reason all army very tough to meet teachers Taza. They stealing meet teachers Taza, they're stealing. Oh, Taza stealing. And this man Ahmed, he came to in South India, and he bring my teacher like one like that, and Tibetan butter tea. He my teacher likes tea, and he my teacher at that time I'm cooking in the kitchen, and my teacher teaching. They have some class, and he came, and I give some tea for and he heard my teacher loves laughing, loves laughing. He's loves laughing, teaching, loves laughing, joking, and he heard my teacher. He's cry, and I thought, what happened, and this is my teacher helps he helps my life, and he told me this story, this person I met, and I thought you show me, back, and he showed back is normal, He said before the black, uh, this is amazing, story. uh, my teacher had lost this experience in Tibet. There are lots ghosts. In Nepal, there are ghosts. In New Zealand, not much ghosts, isn't it? uh, uh, with Nami, people believe ghosts, and they see more ghosts. I have one friend in Wellington, and she has one son. Their family lived before here, lived here, nursing. They moved to Wellington, maybe 3 years ago. And before they moved, come to here, and I give this Dalai Lama string, give this string, give him a blessing. And then 2 months later, I went to Wellington. This son come to my class. Oh, Gisela, please come here. He bring another New Zealand boy, young boy. Do you have this extra, And I said, he wanted because this New Zealand, maybe 12 years old, he saw ghosts, and this Vietnamese boy, he saw ghosts, and he gave this, he never see, And then he gave this New Zealand boy, and he saw ghosts. He gave this, he saw. Then one day he did like that, And I gave this last day when he stay use this Vietnamese boy. He today use. He said this is very. He said all the time. This half for me. This is not. It's powerful, isn't it? Yeah. String half like that. Mm. Another story in Ramasongava. integrated one very symbol monk, and he do this we did today meditation, visualization Lama Tsongkhapa and connection and reciting Miktema and offering Lama Tsongkhapa. You know, you usually do offering Lama Tsongkhapa and prayer for Lama Tsongkhapa. You believe it's all the time something there, you know. And our life has lost some problem, and you have something behind it. So, some of yours
Right.
something, right?
Like behind. You think there's something behind.
Yeah. And this monk do this practice, monk. And I have a friend at Sarah. He told me he saw this situation. And one monk, he's just kitchen, you know, cooking monk. He not really scholar. He's very simple monk. He do this practice, and he was sick. And one day he in Tibet, you know, in monastery, the 3-story house, and the under was very dark and a small window, very dark and small window, and he lived there. And then one day, and he said, some people coming, oh, please don't come, they have lost flower. He believes on the flower, you know. And some people come, these flowers disappear, and he don't want those people come. You go, my flowers, because me do me chado.
Like dying.
Yeah, me dying. Nobody see flower, you know. And then some people he looks become crazy, you know. People believe that. And then he said, tomorrow I need to go, and there's someone coming, my guest, you know. And then someone said, you need to go to Lama Tsongkhapa's Pure Land. And there's light, he saw light, you know, with his meditation light, you know. He saw the light, and he said, their light, they don't have, house is very dark, you know, small window, and he faces this dark, it because so light. He said, the big light coming, please take light, you know. He has this connection, he saw. And then he said,
like the horn players.
Yeah. This monk, 6 months coming, and nobody see. And then he's smiling. Now I go to Lama Tsongkhapa's Pure Land. My friend saw, you know, amazing, you know. And then he told his teacher, he said, I think he's very strong connection with Lama Tsongkhapa. He go to Lama Tsongkhapa's Pure Land, you know. And the Lama Tsongkhapa in one road walls, Kajimchi yor. Chiranzo the mixegi and the Lomachi yor. And Chiran Maungbala, nga Sanje di ko duja tangbodita, Chiran Chatu resro.
Right, so I guess you could say a prophecy. Lama Tsongkhapa made one prophecy to one of his close disciples. He said, you know, when I become a Buddha, you will be the first of my retinue or disciples or entourage. Retinue, I think.
Oh, did Cheda Lama Nandudiri, Tango Lama Tsongkhapa Koran Sanje, the Pardo din Sanje Yinsore.
Right.
And Tango Chiva Chuguche, Chetil Sanje to go to Majeviche, Pardogitin, Pardogi, Denla, and Sanje Yinsore.
So it said that Lama Tsongkhapa was able to use the Bardo state to attain enlightenment. So, you know, you can use this in this life, but if you're not able to do it at this life or the time of death, then you can do it in the Bardo, and that's what Lama Tsongkhapa did.
Tadila details shana budo pardo de tik shana tinga bena tanda chiwa we said yorwa chiwa we said ta tangina shi kom susu ngazop tanda meba chigo yorwa tangone ki kom jana ta de we said ta de shi we serwa ta we said we de sha unde ani de rangone tuwa temba tuwa nangro ngado
Right.
now de paka to yina ani we said tongbani sa de namba sha ta 유지 왜 세사리 왜 치와 왜 세디 먼저 셈 나와 가르쳐 그러잖아 템버토 랑원네토 나와샤 그래 나와샤와디 다 제고래 나와샤와디 제나 니야요 말에 나와샤와디 제는 뭐니베티 아니 왜 세딩 동반이래 딜라 유지 왜 세서 그러다
So when we look at this base clear light, for us it appears, when we perceive it, it appears to be truly existent. But if you can cut or remove this appearance of truly existence, then it comes to appear as emptiness. And this would be the yogi Tongpanyi, yogi or
You
okay, so-
will say.
light. Sorry, this is the object clear light. So what happens is this clear light appears and it appears to be truly existent. And if you can cut this appearance of truly existence, then you can meditate on the emptiness of this clear light. And this is the object clear light.
That you will say the now share girl.
Right.
Now share the Rangun to a Nande. Now the Zen, Tanya de Tadun Zen. Nigmare. Money with Tanya Rangun to the Zen, money with Tara.
Okay.
Don't want you rest on the Donald.
Uh,
Maton Tomatabo said, Maton Tomatama, Matoma Maton is na. You say Rangun to a day, Zen, Toya Mare. Matoma Kora, Tomatamba said, don't want you rest. Or did it?
Matonga
Matoma and Tomatamba.
Tonga final.
Tomatamba rest. Karamaton resna, Rangun to a Zen near Mare.
Right.
Money with Tara, don't want you rest order.
Okay. So what this appearance of this truly existent, this clear light, what happens is it appears truly existent, but when you search, then you search for it, you can't find it, and when you have that understanding, then that becomes like the understanding of the emptiness of it. So there's a saying in the sutras, through not seeing is the
Tomatamba.
tonga di nipati tong or the tongpa.
Tongwa the dog.
Oh, so yeah. So by not seeing is comes the final seeing, and what's meant by that is when you search for something and you can't find it, that's when you understand.
Those lots. And you will say Rangun to a Jerva. Rangun to a D, then manu de laura.
Okay, when you can't find, though it appears to be truly existent, but when you can't find that truly existent, the Nyagimara, you can't find that truly existence, that's when you understand the emptiness of it. So with the clear light, it appears to be truly existent, but when you can't find that truly existent aspect, then that's when you realize the emptiness of it.
That day, any Tony Donna, you change it. Tony the Lodi, you change it.
Right, and the mind that realizes this emptiness is the subject.
That in there, Tony the Lodi, any Tangi Lama Zonga to you, Tony the Logi or
Yeah.
Teda, Chipa in Samna, that did.
And when you realize that this mind realizing emptiness and Lama Song Kappa's realizing emptiness are one, they're inseparable, then this is the Dikaritopa. This is taking the Dharma body as the path.
Yeah, this yeah. Susu Sanjay Sanjay Maumba Susu Sanjay Sanjay Tuni the Lodge Chugu Yorwa. Or the Tena, that did you.
So this mind realizing emptiness is said to be the cause for the our future Buddhahood, right? But when you say this, when you did Tongpa Sangi, can I use something? Okay, sorry. It's the base for us to our future enlightenment, right? The future. So when you did Tongni Tobelo did Sangi Yin Sangi. But when you feel that this mind realized emptiness is the enlightenment, that's taking the result. Right. So yeah, when we believe that our future Buddha, this is it. When we hold that's taking this is into the path. Right. So when you have this understanding, then this is how you can stay for 5, 10, 15 days in this Togdam.
Lungdan sim jigwa dederwa. Lungdi jungse yowa tagala. Ani namshi tenruwa. Namshi tenru padu dhubruwa. Tangzo gyawachima mi gyawa lenye jili chashanarwa. Ta nyamle majini na le nyumonga gyawachima ta mi padu dhubruwa. 다 디네 네 다키진 셰바나시 네 나군네 타정으로 수불을 투막하그래 어디 차가요다
So when this subtle consciousness the lung
중세 요 구주팀
so the lung tang sem di tadro
뭐지고
no
뭐지고
so the nikadro or the
이거도
right, so when this subtle one in the mind leave the body, this point you enter the bardo, right? And at that point, if you're for ordinary beings who are propelled by their karma, at that point you'll get like the red blood coming out the nose. And if you're going to be born as a human, you'll instantly enter into the human bardo and so forth.
일단 바르도디 가rel라나 이기류 다 심기류 바돌 라 바르도디 다우랑라 류 정말 님도 제용 거를 카다믹도 정말 제도고 요래 아니 콜로 주두 요래 칼라디 티서사고 요래 아니 수불라 주두로 띵인지로 뭐시로 띵대 요래 걸 봐. 바르도디 어디를 바르도디 와 다디 담에 바르도로 와다.
So this bardo body is it's like a mental body, and it comes like fully formed with eyes and nose and everything like that. It's said to be miraculous birth of the four types of birth. It's miraculous birth, and at that time they have a detingnes in Euro.
Yeah.
They have certain levels of concentration. These bardo beings.
주두.
So yeah, it's a miraculous emanation.
네.
Yeah.
심 가와테나 델 주도. 아니 미 바로 심데데 싱기를 가서
So Zutra is like magical powers. So whatever they think of, they can immediately just go there. Like you think of a place, you immediately go there.
네, 거기 당신 되게 말해. 아니 최초에 되게 말해. 그 겨워체가 도라. 겨워체도 겨. 바도 미 겨워지만 미 겨울래니나 미 바도 잘 도라.
So whatever your next rebirth is, that's what the form of the bardo is going to take. So if you're going to be born as a human being, you'll be a human being in the bardo.
다 바도 내가 가르쳐서 당기 동이 도베 로지 심탐모 저러. 네게 뭐죠 롱저러. 롱디 년년체 심디 현직제 전에 아니 다 하두고라. 이담데
Wind is
the Jambayando, the Jigjedo, the Dubsnana, and the Padulungulam Yes or that.
Sorry, the Lungdi
Nyelenchi or Suginelwa,
primary
Sugura, Sanjay, you could the Pena Jigjedo, Jambayando, that in the Juina, the good color, ludicrous, Ludwig Nyelendi, Lungdi Chigora,
okay,
Sindigi, Henjig Chigora.
Cooperative condition. So at this time, if you're able to do this meditation on this clear light and you're able to use this bardo experience to this you can use this subtle wind as the primary cause, and then the mind that goes along with it as the cooperative condition to I guess you'd say attain the state of the deity. So whatever deity it might be, like Lama Song, Yamantaka or Tara, Jigje, Droma, Shemba. So whatever the deity is, you can use these to attain that state of the body. In the Bardo di Lamgi Kiro. And this is taking the Bardo as the path.
Dine Pardola Yamlin de Chimatum Nana, and the Dine Jolen or Jolen. 아니 어디도르지 다디네 누스르다 받은 년년도 지만 다 근데 받은 내가서 다 수술하지로 다 이당 뭘 지로 다 되네 년년 전에 이당 뭐지 근데 겨워 말래는데 아니 당기 나시 좀 다자도 마셔지는 나시 차송하다 아니 담에기 미 겨울에 이제 미신다라 펜도치도 비하다 근데 차도야 담에기 겨워도 바까지 담에기 겨워 상마 레뇽기 치워가 레뇽기 팔도가 레뇽기 겨워가 아니 다 두구도 그 두구 차도라.
Oh, okay. So at this point, if you're able to take this bardo experience as the deity, then you decapsulate nyelong de chakire,
네.
nyelong chakire,
가서
nyelong chegire, later nyamon chegire.
레뇽이 겨워나 치워 팔도 디제 파까다.
Oh, so if you're able to take this bardo as onto the path, then you cease this ordinary bardo. Like when you're propelled to rebirth by karma and delusion, you have this bardo experience. But if you're able to do this practice, you cut this bardo of karma that's propelled by karma and delusion.
제단다 디나네 다디 제스 롭트로 레상도
Right.
다디 기름당 데버로 지레다 기름당 데버로 버지레
So this is like a gross or rough, right, broad explanation of this practice, and that's done in the generation stage.
다디 먼저 저 준도에 심 참모디 준도 고였다 심 참모디 심 라고디 제 가도로 심 참모디 sim
Right. So at this point, you've cut this gross continuum of the gross consciousness, but the continuum of the subtle consciousness is what goes on from life to life.
일단 sim 참모디 당연한서 냠len 치마도 냠len 똑과 람 똑고면은 아니 레뇽게 저 파드네 저렌제 네 콜 코도로 다스 람 냠len 치도나 아니 디네 레뇽게 지지까지 야 산제설 야도도 다데 시드여 코베 자와다 산제게 균이라야 나글로라 신두 직직 규직
Okay.
다시 대보이나 로가르와 다시 대보 로가
Okay.
코베 자와디 단지리 산제설 줘야 되다 코베 개월에 군이베 개월와 용구마로 제가 나로라 심탐모들 심탐모디 코벨라의 코코도고레 산제설의 코란도고요 어디
Okay. Digumara.
그래
Yeah.
산제기 줄이 코베 줄이 코베 자와
Gure cause. Okay.
줄인데 맞지 자와
Root, not Gumare, root. Okay, root is better. Right. So, if we're, normally if we're not cutting this karma and delusion aspect, we take it and we're propelled by karma to illusion in the next rebirth, we experience this bardo experience. However, if we're able to cut this, for the practitioners who have realization, they're able to cut this bardo that's propelled by karma and delusion and go to, like the Buddha realm, or sorry, no, not Buddha realm, to the state of Buddhahood, to the state of Buddhahood. So in the tantric teachings, it said there's the root of Buddhahood and the root of samsara, which is this simtramora. There's this subtle consciousness. It's the root of samsara, and the root of this enlightenment is the same thing from the tantric perspective. In the perfection vehicle, they say there's something separate. They seem as separate, but in the tantric vehicle, they're the same thing, the root of samsara and the root of Buddhahood.
Oh yeah, that is shower.
Okay, so we'll stop here.
아니 도르디 듀링 가르쳐 그래라나 아니 듀링라 이전에 요거래다 꾸숨 추구 롱구 추구 와 아 롱구를 제정하여와 아니 유주에세 유진주에세 디직션에 오다
Subject. So for the discussion, you can discuss about the three bodies of the Buddha, the five aspects of the enjoyment body, and the subject and object clear light.
그다 디제 아니 단계에 군도 자주들라 타라 시샤이바 디다 녀도들라 텐제 테메
and the gross and subtle 80 consciousnesses, and the aware and unaware near attainment.
다디 자주디 디단 디레스 단다 삼당 말에다 단가지 시에나 디거더래.
Yeah, so you don't have to specify individually the 80, just the groups and what they.
한번 먼저 이와 디디 삼론을 사추메 롱체 아니 군도 자주체 나오고는 처음에는 니도는 치외세와 안 디제디 삼론나는 마디 안딜라 나 사추를 팀을 치다 난다 다 디제디
Right, and so the meditation should be, as we did before, is this dissolution process of the elements dissolving and then into the consciousness, and then the white, red, black appearance and the clear light, and then also the internal and external signs. Yeah, so of the 8 dissolutions, the internal and external signs. Yeah.
And then 당기면서 추구디 곰시게봐.
Right, and also if you can, this meditation we did where the consciousness goes to the heart of Lama Tsongkhapa, if we can do that as well, and then emanates out just as we did today. You familiar with that one?
Yeah. That's
So is that clear? Is
Kandila je de vigilation de China degree.
yeah, that's okay.
Kesi Kandila je de China. Ane jizun chambu kum kongwa matria.
Right.
Matria tukane ma ane kawo yung. And dela ane lamazonga wa.
Okay. If you're going to do it from the Ganlagama tradition, 100 deities of the land of joy tradition, then you have to visualize from the heart of Maitreya emanating out, and Lama Tsongkhapa emanates out from that.
The kandi yugo chunjin la jizun chambu kum shura.
Right. So in this Puram, like the 100 deities of the land of joy Puram, you have to visit Maitreya is there.
Matria ge ngane ma we kawo tula lama zonga wa da di nimdo che de yen la ta lama da mangwe chen samdang da di what is
Okay. So and then from the heart of Maitreya, white light emanates out, and then Lama Tsongkhapa emanates in front. And then like there's the various visualizations of the other deities, the other aspects. But this is you can just visualize this if you need.
Chinanzo di 100 de Kandila je di komja di nyenye tono ngoma nganzo di komja dan jiglam jo di bola ge translate chinge yor.
So there's a translation by Vola that explains it apparently.
Di nyena ani di na la da kom di mixama thanda komja dan chasan be ya.
Yeah, so if you base it on this, then that's a very good way to do this, like Mixama and the Ganlagama.
Harizana da nganzo kizingema ne shemba. Nganzo kyo ngama di kale jam lama zonga wa connection do yago yowa di nganzo tanda dil jero da. Nganzo di tanda dewa sogora da.
Right, so as I said, we've done some pretty good work in our previous life to be able to have this connection with Lama Tsongkhapa now, but now we got to like step up our game and actually build even stronger connection to Lama Tsongkhapa.
Don't make connection. Yeah, is that here?
Okay.
Is it okay for some people that have a deity connection to use the deity instead of Lama Tsongkhapa? Or do we just stick to Lama?
So, I better repeat that. So, when you're doing this meditation that we talked about, where you emanate the light and we use Lama Tsongkhapa, if some people have a specific deity that they're connected with, is it okay to use that deity? So, nanda di gongji di Lama Tsongkhapa je, but mikashi di mixel la yure or drama lo so konso di la jena tigire.
Tigore de du channel tigre. Lama zonga we bena drama chigi na. Yan lama zonga we tugane ma drama tu.
Right, Shakyamuni Buddha Maharaj di.
Shakyamuni Buddha yoyora. Shakyamuni Buddha yamena dile na tigre. Jidun drama ina. Jidun drama ge ningala lama zonga ko. Lama zonga we tugala ni.
Okay. So if you want to do this way, then you can do you can do at the heart of say Tara. So if it's Tara's the deity, then you have Tara, and the heart of Tara you have Lama Tsongkhapa, and at Lama Tsongkhapa's heart you have Shakyamuni Buddha. So you can do it in that way if you have a specific deity you'd like to.
Nanzo dilagi wa charan lama res, idan res, khando res, shojong res wa. Lama changmare lama idan chejo khando changma chejo yun gyon ya mar de do.
Yeah, so there's no fault in this because there's that prayer, you are our Lama, you are our Yidam, you are our Dakini and Dharma protector. So there's no fault in in visualizing or doing it in this way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay to visualize more than one deity at that time that you're coming out of the lotus, you're there like Lama Tsongkhapa there and Tara and Shakyamuni, like multiple deities at once. That's what's happening in my head for some reason. I don't know if that's okay.
So the Lama Tsongkhapa jana la mambo digire. Yeah. Okay, I was going to do it after, but okay. So yeah, when we do this visualization, is it okay to visualize multiple deities, or do you have to just do Lama Tsongkhapa? So marang di la mambo le komja di la mambo Lama Tsongkhapa chikmane la mambo le.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's all good.
제가 디 고메아딜라 얘단다 저란도라 답대고 야고 영화지라 뭐지 아무 공부를 또 맞좀 된데 니 드라마 단다디 니 잠배야 니 젠데시 다도 정말로 된데 곰다나 아니 야고요 방고 곰다나 딜로 첨조스 곰바서로 곰단데 요 첨조스
Yeah, right. So weed, like the way I explained it, was a more simple way. But if you want, like you can visualize thousands, many deities. You know, if this is more this is fine. You could thousands if you want, right? It's like yeah, this is fine.
니 단도 제 그 첨보적 삼다나 야고요
Yeah, but if you think of them quite big, like big bodies,
that is 야고요
okay.
오케이 베제 존시 메도 담